Fakes to the air to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Penix to throw again on second. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Third down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll run it with Robinson. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Oh, he drops and cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing. Bradley Pinion set to
out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix here from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 39. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Penix working from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's calling his own number again. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons trim the lead to 1. Drake London with a touchdown.
John Parker Romo lining up for the extra point.
Romo adds the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and
On
8.
second down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
A gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Trying for it with Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be second down.
Leads to second and 10.
From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Falcons 7.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
To kick off.
Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Penix now to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at first down here. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the Falcon first down.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
60 Bison, 70 Lion.
Penix now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Along the sideline inside the 25. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Falcons.
Throwing now on first down. Penix escapes the pocket. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. It's Penix yet again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Penix to the air. Gets this one to London. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed...
Hey, homie, it ain't easy over here, dog. You scored on your opening drive, but it ain't easy. You gotta earn that shit.
To leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Here he is on 2nd and inches. This one's caught. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap. A gift to Robinson. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Here's Penix to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He'll throw it.
The 20-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now.
Bro, why do you keep running to the outside? I play with Bijan. You're not going to beat me with speed, bro. I don't understand what you're looking at, bro. I understand we got the same team, but, bro, you got to understand. There's nothing you could do that I haven't seen, bro. The fuck? You keep running to the fucking outside like you're going to beat me to the outside. You're trying too hard, bro. That's how you're going to lose.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle.
Okay, you like Bijan. What else? Ah, damn, nigga. You force-feeding a nigga that only scored once. It's crazy. You can't get me stuck in no coverage, homie. My auto was work. Bro, you only had one big run. You ain't did shit since you had the big one, the big run. Let's be clear. You're running up the gut. Let's go. Oh, okay. That was stupid. Bro, you're not special. Dumbass nigga, you ain't special. Thank you. Is that satisfactory? Let me get that stupid ass. I love when y'all be trying to try my motherfucking defense. You crazy? What's your rabbit ass mind, boy? Never. What the fuck is you doing, bro? You can't cover. Dumbass, you don't want to see me open up this playbook, boy. You ain't gonna be able to do shit with me. That's why I ain't showing you none of my fucking plays. We got the same team. Are you dumb? Beautiful. And he drops it. Wow. That's cool.
Second down coming up.
We'll get back to business.
Penix here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. Throw left side. He's caught by Pitts. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First place.
Bro, stop trying to force Bijan. I don't care about that, bro. You're not going to beat me playing like this. You can force feed that motherfucker all you want, bro. You're not going to win this game playing like that, bro. I play with these niggas, bro. Like, what are you doing? You tripping, bro. Like, you real deal tripping, bro. Bijan, okay, I get it. But you didn't score last quarter. That's a problem. I've scored every quarter, bro. Back to business, man. You stupid.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons come through to tie it in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown.
Boy, if that's how you gonna score, this game over. If that's how you gonna score. Oh, that's funny. Let's get it.
Much yards after catch.
20. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes out to the left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60, tracking 60.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Banks is going to throw again. Getting out to his left. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
Falcons, first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
By Zach Harrison.
He goes to the hurry up here.
5-yard loss leads to second and goal. At the 15.
Penix working from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. Drake London with a touchdown. His third through the air this game.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone. So they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Can you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 7. Offense is set. This is second and 2. To the air with Penix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Falcon, first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready?
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
A 2-yard gain.
60
It's
Bison,
fourth
60
down.
Bison. Viking 18.
Robinson on the inside give. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of a yard. First down, Falcons.
Setting up to pass. Throw is caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
48 yards.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
And again, it's Penix. And it's incomplete.
Hey, weak ass shit off my motherfucking field, boy. Who the fuck you thought you was playing against? I don't never fold, nigga. Y'all niggas love trying me, boy. I don't never fold. To beat me is to beat me, nigga. The fuck you thought you was doing? Fuck off my motherfucking field, man. It's my shit. Don't ever pick my motherfucking team again. Thought you was gonna Bijan me to death. Okay?
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division. A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
James Pierce. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Travis Kelce.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 9. Brings up 3rd down.
What's
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Attack, attack!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Rasheed Rice.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
15. Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
Hey, 40. Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Easy.
Motion man left is Brown.
What's that?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
43.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15.
A gain of 21 yards.
Hey,
And the
57,
first
57,
down,
colors, 57,
Chiefs.
colors.
They motion a receiver left.
What's that?
First down throw, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
I don't need to. What's that?
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to work it to the 20. Play made there by Clark Phillips. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
What's that?
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelce has it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete to Travis Kelce.
The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any.
Man, I'm about to serve you up, man. You about to lose this game. You're doing too much. Motion here, motion there, motion everywhere. Only to throw a corner out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Pennick's going to throw straight away. Rolling left, buying some time. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Hey, yo, hey, go going. Where's it?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. One of the tight ends motioning right. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now to give to Bijan. They scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds us back. It's Robinson.
I just told your dumb ass I'm gonna serve you up, man. Fuck you thought. No matter what defense you pick, you're not stopping me. I'm 1 for 1, by the way. Don't be confused, dog. I get the ball back in the 3rd. We're gonna have a game. Fuck out of here.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Mihio with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
You know, it's bad when I get to run your route. That's what I be saying, bro. Y'all niggas don't be doing shit. I give a fuck about you going up 14-0. Do that bitch right to me, stupid. I already knew where you was going. Come on, bro. That's why I say you're doing too much.
Baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen. And
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs come up big with an end zone interception and a nice return, too, out to their own 20.
well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. On the line.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive.
Bro, find a better play. I'm gonna wait on that shit. I'm gonna wait on you to open that shit up every time. Fuck out of here. I'm tripping.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the
Motion man left is Brown. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
For a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. I've got Louis. Hey, Sunday on. Yellow. Hey, 15.
Here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Jimmy Brown gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Romo on to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons, 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, Lord! Heroes 15! Watch out!
To the air, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yellow! Go on, Eddie! Come back! Watch out!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This has been a trend, yet another interception.
Stop throwing on my motherfucking field, boy. I didn't tell you that shit was okay. What's wrong with you? You're tripping, boy. When I'm getting back in the game.
And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go! Go!
Penix working from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set!
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Shut up! 70 Lions!
Penix here from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Okay,
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Penix now. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Set.
And again, it's Penix. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Romo's point after is good. And the Falcons tie this game at 21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Remigio with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They've got a man in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60.
Throwing Penix. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. To the air with Penix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
18. 18 Cardinals. Let's go. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll run with Robinson. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Okay, ready?
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Ready? Check smash. Check. Cougar 19. Go, Reed. Go.
looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco.
Boy, I know you ain't over here celebrating when you got bailed out. Drake running wide open. That nigga floated the ball so your defense could get there. This man was wide open. You had a busted coverage and you excited because you scored. This is why I keep the game close, because y'all can't beat me at all.
And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
15.
Motioning the tight end now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
15. Collect.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Motion slot phase. Anything else, nigga? You keep running the same shit like you're doing something.
And it sets up 2nd down.
Oh, okay, that's what the fuck I thought. Stupid ass shit, nigga.
Yellow. 180. Hey, 43. Yellow. Hey, rip list. Attack.
Back to throw Mahomes. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real.
It just looked like it's open till you throw the ball.
Absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, color.
Third and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and goal.
15.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Fight on these two.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have third goal from the 5.
Man, all thing you do is kick a field goal. You ain't fooling me.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Yellow. Attack! Hey, yellow, go going. Yellow. Hey, yellow, go going.
Back to throw it. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
From the shotgun, Penix finds the in route complete. It's inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Rice motioning left.
Yellow! Yellow! 50, yellow, 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 yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta.
Kansas City
Chiefs leading by 7.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Right side.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yellow, yellow. Right, right. I'm the blue lane. 15, 15. Hero, 15. Easy, 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 easy. Right side.
He'll look to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
Kansas City
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow. That's a line.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Right side.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd.
It's a pickup.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd and
Last run got
7
him 3. Here's
at the
2nd and 7.
25-yard line.
Right, right. That's a line. Right side.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down.
Yellow.
the draw. It's Pacheco. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face...
Bro, the only thing you could do is just milk the game, get a field goal. That shit don't do nothing for me, bro. You need this shit better than I do, nigga. One turnover away from winning this motherfucking game. You still got to kick a field goal. It ain't that deep, homie. Win or lose. Somebody got to do it. Stupid.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay a game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
That field goal really would have put the final nails in the coffin, but now this defense, they're going to need to make one more stop to officially close this one out.
Ready? Go street.
Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
60, trap 60. Here we go, set. Cowboy 8. Hey. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ring alert, ring alert. Check smash, check smash.
Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go.